did you call me Michael?
Is that your middle name? You said that's his middle name.
What did I say? God, do our bloody due diligence. Don't tell me that I don't know my stadiums.
We're going to hear Coach Cole's amazing Tassie Stadium proposal.
I present to you what was formerly known as Bell Reeve Oval.
I'm open! Kick it to me!
Christopher Skase is dead, Coach.
Christopher not dead. I speak to Christopher through the angels. That's how I speak to Christopher.
Direct line.
This is the new world of sports.
There's arc and there's arc, Gav. There's two separate types. You've got the first arc, right? That's the anomalous reasoning centre. Basically, the information travels from here, bings it through there, and we go straight back to AFL headquarters. That's where they review the decisions. Yeah. Then you've got the other arc. That's the ambivalent reasoning capacitor. That's the technology, Gav. That was developed by that company Skynet, and this is what we've got here today. And basically, we arcs the arcs. It's the reviewer. No, I'm serious. Look, let me explain it to you. We plug this thing in here, we arcs the arc, it gives us a decision on something in the past. It's a retrospective function. So the great thing with this retrospective function, Gav, means that we can go back in the past and right the wrongs. I mean, imagine all the controversies we could have avoided.
Well, we wouldn't have a show.
Well, we do have a show. But no, hear me out. I mean, check this out. Plug that in there like so. 28 September 2002, MCG, final quarter, Anthony Rocker set shot.
Anthony Rocker, confirmed goal.
You see? Want me to do another?
Sure.
Yeah, watch this. 26 September 2009, MCG, second quarter, Tom Hawkins, running shot.
Tom Dougie Hawkins, confirmed behind.
There you go, mate. That's how it works. Isn't it brilliant? No, don't mess with the Dougie. Only I can arcs the arc, because I've got this. And this. No. Now, I told you this was new tech. I mean, it's more accurate than Nick Larkey. Imagine all the controversies we could have avoided. Watch this. 1st of September 2022, Crown Casino Perth, 11:35 p.m, Wayne Carey, blackjack table.
Wayne Carey, confirmed anti-inflammatory.
I told you it was his shoulder.
We've got to go to AFL House. Tiffany Cherry's standing by. Breaking news.
Yes, breaking news here at AFL House as current CEO Gill prepares to hand over the reins to Dill, as well as explosive revelations from Gill's family, his mother Sil, father Bill, brothers Will and Phil, and long-lost sister from Brazil, Lil. Stay tuned.
So here you're looking to invest.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Mark Zanotti from ZanottiPonzi.com.
Can someone please get Mark some headphones?
That's all right, Coach. I'm fine, mate. I don't listen to anybody. Nah, never have and never will.
Right, fair enough. Well, we're about to get on here, so let's...
Right, and we are back, and it is that time for your favourite segment, financial advice with Mark Zanotti from ZanottiPonzi.com. How are you, Mark? Welcome.
I'm very good, thank you. How are you, Coach?
see you
Long time no
again.
see.
How's that 20k I gave you?
Done beautifully, mate. We're invested it very wisely, and you're looking good. You'll retire before you know it.
Thanks, Mark.
How can I help you, boys? Anyway,
Well,
what's news
Mark,
today?
we got you in for the weekly segment, and we've had a lot of...
Well, hang on a sec. How's Johnny Gastev going?
Fantastic.
Yeah, is he
Johnny,
well?
all the boys are great. Bainey, Russell, all the boys are fantastic.
Gav,
all invested.
You should
in
have seen
Zanotti
us.
Ponzi.
You should have seen us back in the day, Carrara days.
Oh, they were the days,
Weren't
eh?
they?
All the couple of boys from Scarborough head over to Southport. Hey, leave the big smoke. Can't talk too much about that.
No, keep them out. Yep. Sorry.
Mark, as I was saying, mate,
Yes.
it's good to have you here. We've had a lot of feedback.
As you
a lot
always
of the
do.
listeners have been throwing in emails, calls,
Of
text
course.
messages. They
Of
just want to
course.
know the answer to this one question we've been asking you for a few weeks now. It's yes or no. Simple.
Simple.
Are you a Ponzi scheme?
Of course we're a Ponzi scheme, man. Uncle Frank Ponzi started the scheme in 1842. He then merged with the Zanotti family and it became ZanottiPonzi.com. Your money is safe with us.
I've been trying to tell him.
Exactly.
Get in while you can.
That's right, Coach.
Get it off. I mean, you know, first into the ball is your reward in footy. First in the books is your reward in finance. Ain't that right, Mark?
Absolutely.
And he still gets advice from Christopher Skase.
Christopher Skase is dead, Coach.
Christopher not dead. I speak to Christopher through the angels. That's how I speak to Christopher.
Direct line. He's working with the spirit realms. That's what he's doing, mate.
Only on the big decisions.
Yes, right. He calls him in.
He tell me what to do, what to invest. He tell me about Mallorca. He tell me lots of different things. He tell me the mask thing. He showed me that trick before COVID. Long time before. Let me let you in on a little secret. Come in close. So, when we saw Hardwick head to the trip away and leave the Tigers, we knew that something was going down. We saw an article on Stewie G. We asked around. We put all the money Stewie G not going to see the end of the year. We did the double. Hardwick, Coach Gold Coast, done. And the one we've made the most money on is Gil McLaughlin. We knew he wouldn't leave after 2 months. We knew he'd stay longer, so we took a futures bet. And bang!
Yeah, a big shout out to Gil if you're listening this afternoon. Mark, Gil's our number one ticket holder here.
Well, he's
at
our number
the
one
show.
fan at Zanotti Ponzi too.
All right, we're going to go to a song. You're here with the Coach and Gav, New World of Sports, and it's from ABBA. Money, money, money. New World of Sport. Welcome back. You're listening to New World of Sport 16957 on your dial. Joining us in the studio now, it's one of the greats in AFL history's three-time All-Australian Richmond AFL Hall of Famer, holds a record for the most goals on the MCG, probably better than me when I was playing football. And he's recently become the owner of a new couch from Molmick Sofas.
Thank you.
Please welcome Matty Richardson.
Richo, welcome,
Good to be
mate.
here. Good to see you as always.
Yeah, it's great
Always
having
good
you
to be
back,
in.
mate.
Thanks for plugging the couch. I might get another one. now.
No, they're great. They're great. Richo, before we go on, I hope you don't mind. I'm mentoring young Gav here, and I just slipped up a little bit there. Gav, at what point in the introduction were you going to mention that Richo's in the Tassie team of the century?
Oh, well, I was getting around to it, Coach.
That's all right, Coach.
No, I know, Richo. But just look, Brad and Stephen Dodd, D-O-D-D, Dodd.
I'm sorry, Richard.
No,
all
Dodd.
right.
No, do our due diligence. That's all it is. Like, you know,
Yeah.
that's all right. You've got this. You've got this. Go again.
It is a little oversight, but don't be too hard on me.
Richard, I'm
I know.
sincere
Just-
apologies. You're a great friend of the show. That's real big
It's
news
all
for
right.
me. As the great coach has pointed out, you are a member of the Tassie team of the century. And Richard, we've got you in today, and we want to talk to you as a Taswegian. How do you think Tasmania is going to embrace the new team, their own team for the AFL? What's your thoughts,
Well,
buddy?
it's long overdue, lads. I mean, Tasmania, I always say to people, Tassie has produced 4 of the best players of all time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ian Stewart,
Oh, great.
Darryl Baldock,
Yes.
Peter Hudson,
Yeah. Royce Hart.
Royce Hart.
Yeah.
Sorry, 5 of the
Right,
best of all,
yes.
and Matthew Richardson.
Dead set. He's right on the money there.
Yeah, well,
That's why I made the team of the century.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Sorry, again, I'm so sorry. Richard, stop, you bring this up I'm sorry, mate, I'm so sorry. Richard, let's focus here, mate. What is the roadblock between the new stadium, the old stadium? What's the repercussions for the community? What's your thoughts there?
Hang on. Why don't they just bring the repercussions to Tassie?
What do you
Well, you know, Rich, you know, the Richmond team have got those repercussionists. You know, those big drummers. They come
jungle
in,
drums.
They come in before the game. They rev up the crowd. I don't understand why we can't have those repercussionists in Tassie.
So, Richo, percussionist, I think, the great coach.
He's always got a Petrarca, Bontempelli. It doesn't matter how I say it. You know what I mean?
That's a
I mean,
more,
you had Terry Wallace as a coach for how long?
Did, yeah, Terry for 5 years.
I mean, he spoke with more horse than John Longmire. He understood what he was talking about, didn't you?
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
He was an innovator, Terry.
Exactly. And at the end of the day, Richo, we just want a team in Tassie. And If we don't get it, I will be like Terry Wallace and I'll bloody spew up.
Well, okay, all projections aside there, Coach, is there some sort of compromise in your best Tasmanian opinion? What are your thoughts?
Look, it's all about probably the location for some. They think we've got Bellreeve Oval or Blundstone Arena, as they call it now. They think we've got a stadium there already. We play games there, North Melbourne play there.
Yep.
Why do we need to build a new stadium? So that's the big roadblock.
Yep.
But if you want to do it properly, you've got to look at Optus Stadium, right? You've got to look at the Adelaide Oval. Do it properly.
I agree.
Don't do it half-assed. Have a bloody crack and build a new stadium.
Compromise is the key.
Yep.
Okay. Now, when I say compromise, I don't mean being caught in a compromising position. Okay. I'm not talking like Peter Philandia or John Hopewade. No. I mean, we need to give a little, we take a little, and we help each other out. We reach a desired outcome. So, I reckon my stadium proposal is the mother of all compromises.
I'm sorry about this,
No.
Richo.
It is. And without further ado, Belvedere, I present to you what was formerly known as Bellreeve Oval. Let's put that down there. Thank you so much, Belvedere. This is the new, the old, the no need to reinvent the bloody wheel, Jackie Lambie Stadium. Now, if you look here, Richo, you can see we've got state-of-the-art roofing structure here.
I like that.
This operates on the current ChatGPT technology. It's actually voice-operated. So you give a prompt and the roof retracts. So watch this. Jackie Lambie.
Do you want me to?
No, hang on.
Okay, sorry.
Jackie Lambie Stadium. I don't know what's going on there. Look, let me ask you a question, Richo. Who's been the most dominant force in the competition? Which team in the last 7 years?
Well, Richmond.
Of course they have 3 premierships in 7 years.
That's right.
Right?
Yep.
Now, so what I've done is I've infiltrated Richmond's success.
Right.
I've extracted it, and I've brought the Tassie Tiger.
You had a chat to Benny Gale?
I have. I've extracted the Tassie Tiger, and I've incorporated it into the stadium. So have a look here. This is what I've done. No, have a look.
You'd only done sketches.
No. Have a look. So if you look here, Richo, in the south entrance, we've got a statue of Brendan Gale.
Good.
But in the north entrance, Michael Gale, another Tassie Tiger great. Yeah.
Butchie
Why?
Gale.
Well, we know they're both brothers as well as I do, but total polar opposites.
Yeah.
Right? So hence the positioning in the stadium.
Good idea.
It's all about the feng shui. Yeah. It's a feng shui, Richo. Now listen, we were talking about it before.
One's a plumber, one's a CEO.
Look at that.
Yeah.
North, south, old, new, we're bringing it together.
One's blonde, one's dark.
Mate,
Am I getting it?
You're getting it. You are getting it. This is exactly right.
No, Richard, do not.
No, listen,
don't
hear
do
me
this,
out. Hear me out.
It's got some merit.
No, it does.
Richo, stop.
No, listen. Another Tassie Tiger great on the wing. Ian Stewart, opposite wing. Royce Hart.
Yep.
Makes sense, right?
Yep.
Now, I know what you're thinking. What about entertainment?
Yep.
I've thought about it. Look, the repercussionists, they're coming from Richmond. They come through the tunnel here. They bang their drums. They rev up the crowd. They get them going. But they're also joined by Tim Rogers from UMI. He has written an amazing song for the stadium opening.
Really?
Yeah. You wait till you hear it.
He's my idol.
Well, you wait till you hear it. It is an absolute ditty.
Welcome to Jackie Lambie Stadium. The repercussionists on the drum. It's not old, it's not new. Welcome to Jackie Lambie Stadium. Tassie Tigers are on the run, and it's coming to you. Wow!
But the entertainment doesn't stop there. Pre-game, post-game, whatever you want to do, we've got the Jack Revolt karaoke bar. You can get there, you can sing bloody Mr. Brightside with all Reckless Gay abandoned. All night, mate. Catering, done by Batocki.
Of course.
Sedgley and Sons providing the premier wines. We've even decked it out with Molmick sofas.
Is that the corporate
Corporate,
seating?
mate, the whole stadium is Molmick.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. And guess what? Guess what the code word is to order a martini at the bar?
What?
You'll never... Chris Bond 007.
It's actually not bad.
Boy from Wynyard, the Northwest Coaster.
Good
man, Bondy.
Bond 007, another Tassie Tiger.
He was the best and fairest winner.
He was. So that's why I put him in there. And solar again, they're providing the solar panels. Everything's going to be run on solar energy.
Yep.
No, but how's this? I know what you're thinking. What about the kids?
Yeah.
No, what about the kids?
Yep.
Have a listen. This is what I've done. I've taken a well-known facade in Luna Park, This is the main entrance. The people come through here, again, feng shui. The money goes through the mouth. But get the horse, put your money where your mouth is, you get it? And also, I've got the Irwins. No, I've done a contract with the Irwins. So they're going to be doing a petting zoo here on a Tuesday. I've redirected the Spirit of Tassie. That's going to go further north than normal. Pick up Bindi, bring her back, and we have a petting zoo here for the kids on Tuesday.
They must have cost you a bit, Coach. Have you overspent there?
Well, no, because, you know, I know old Clive Palmer at Coolum. We did a 3-way deal. Yeah, so all good. What do you see here, Richo?
I see a caravan, I think.
Not just any caravan. This is Jake King's caravan storage facility. No, he's got a new business.
I know.
Yeah.
It was out the opening.
He pays cash. I just had to agree with it. So it's great. Let me look at this.
Coach,
And wait. Let me finish.
He's thought of everything.
I know. And who's coaching the team?
Yeah, this is a masterstroke.
Yes.
Ben Harrison.
Ben Harrison. He rang me up and said, again, compromise. He requested that he have his mural inlaid into the concrete here outside the stadium. It was some deal with Jealous Craig.
Underrated, Harrow.
Yeah. It was a deal with Jealous Craig, but I had to compromise. I said, yeah, let's go for it. So he's got a big mural inlaid there in the concrete. There you have it, Jackie Lambie Stadium. It is a masterpiece. Like you got to be on. What do you reckon?
I can see what you've been doing for the
Well, it
whole
does look like a
past
new
week.
stadium.
Well, it's magnificent. It's a work of art. And how's this? I've commissioned someone to create a statue of a Thialison that we can put right here at this entrance.
Thylacine?
Hey?
Thylacine?
No, Thialison. Right here at this entrance to represent the whole ethos of the stadium. It's all about getting the Tassie Tiger back in Tassie.
I like it. Why don't we just get the real thing?
What do you mean?
Well, we get actual Tasmanian tigers at the ground, build an enclosure, and actually have the real thing there for everyone to go and look at.
Yeah,
Why not?
extinct though.
They're
Yeah, you're
extinct,
right.
aren't they?
Extinct.
Brothers started breeding them down in Devonport.
Really?
See this, boys? There's more DNA in here than Ben Johnson. There's more tiger than Richmond, and there's more growl than Terry Wallace. Look at that. What do you think?
So your brother Richo, what's he doing with the Thylasons?
He makes money on them.
Well, what does he like? Sell them to zoos or?
Greyhound racing, just sold 3 of them to Tony Lockett.
Are you old, alone, forgotten by your family, and all your friends have simply passed away? Introducing Kane's Petting Furs, a petting fur perfect for the whole family.
I first got into petting furs when I won multiple premierships. My best mate Richo and I went from getting on the beers every weekend to getting on the furs every day. That's how I became champion footballers. Now I have my own line of pet furs.
Seriously, how f***ing pathetic is this bloke?
Oh, come on, mate, don't be that bad. I know his dad got him the job. He's a good kid.
I'm talking about Kane Pettifer. Kane's Petting Furs? Seriously, what the f*** is that? What is that?
Oh, I thought you guys were mates, so, you know. That you...
Me and Kane are mates, are we?
Yeah. Oh, well, that's what...
Seriously, he's been living off this since 2000. He gets drafted at pick number 8. What a f***ing waste that draft pick was, right? He gets down here, he lives 6 months at my house. Ever since then, footy tickets. Richo, can you get us tickets to Carlton Collingwood? Grand final tickets. He calls himself a country lad from Kyabram, hasn't lived there since 2000, lives in f***ing Windsor. Give me a spell. You know what he is? He's a f***ing myth, Pettifer. I'm sick of him. He just pisses me off, Kane. Seriously, he's a hanger-on.
Yeah, well, you know what pisses me off? I mean,
What's that?
Have a look at this stadium, all these famous faces, you know, and here I am. I've coached 4 winning premierships, right? I deliver week in, week out. I do my weekly raps. Yeah. You think anyone has ever asked me to be the king of Moomba? It's a bloody travesty.
You think that's bad?
Yeah.
Well, I've kicked the most goals on the MCG, right? Yeah. 464 goals on the MCG. Yeah. Do you think I've got a statue? I've got nothing. Right. Not even a certificate. Yeah.
No, look, I don't disagree with you.
What would the statue look like, Richo? Like what pose would you...
I'm open! Kick it to me!
What? Just hold that pose there. Mick, come in here. Let's get this as a reference for the statue.
I'm open!
He's f***ing open.
Kick it to me!
Kick it to him.
Come on!
And that's all we've got time for today on the New World of Sport, 169.57. Matty Richardson, great to have you join the show.
Pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Good to be here.
Yeah, it's great, but
Thanks, Coach.
no, it's an absolute pleasure. Yeah, shake it. That's all right.
sorry,
You're doing well. You're doing well.
Now, Tassie team of the century.
Exactly right, Dodd. Now we have got. Where is he? Where's Dipper? No? Bloody hell. I swear to God, this bloke, I've been trying to get him to do this for ages, but I'm always left doing it. So, Richo, you're not going home empty-handed. We've got some real goodies for you.
Thanks, Coach.
Just bear with me. We've got some amazing giveaways here from our sponsors. So we're going to start with Sedgley & Sons, the Pinot Noir, from our friends down there at Hotel Lona in Lona, St Kilda.
Thank you.
You're going to love that. I think the missus will love that.
She'll love the Pinot.
She loves the Pinot. And from Lona St Kilda again, Hotel Lona, $300 voucher.
Wow.
Have a look at that, mate. You can take the family down there.
I
And
used
have
to
a great
live
meal.
near there.
Did you?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
In Elwood.
Well, you know the spot really well.
I know it well.
Go down
Yeah.
there, enjoy a nice meal on the house.
Thank you.
From our friends at Lona St Kilda, Ed, Charles and Mel, amazing. Richo, as a memento for being on the show, you also get look at this, mate, a 4-pack, because I've won 4 premierships, of Coach Cole's own premiership lager.
Jeez.
Mate, that is great.
4
You're gonna
flags.
Yeah, you're going to love that. A New World of Sport mug.
Yep, beauty.
Look at this.
Yep.
And, how's this, mate? Not yet released, Signature Series Coach Cole shirt.
Yeah.
You can put that on, you look great.
Do the
Join
gardening
Terry
in
and I
that?
with- Oh, mate, good. Hang on, that's not all. That is not all.
You're kidding, aren't you?
We have got, no, have a look at this. Have a look at this.
The Bataki.
It is a hamper
Oh, you're too kind.
from our friends. That's it, Gav, get rid of that. From our friends at Bataki Small Goods. They have come through with the goods. Have a look at this, mate. You are set.
Wow.
You are set. We have got Aussie bacon. We have got vintage cheddar, sweet fig cheese, some leg ham, outdoor bread. I mean, look at this. You've got sausages. You've got Kranskis. You've got salamis. You've got double brie cream. I mean, look at this. Have a look at this. Bataki ham,
Yeah, right.
Bataki Small
Yeah,
Goods.
righto.
He is going home with the goods. Matty Richardson, thanks so much for being on.
Thanks, boys. But you don't have to keep telling me to hold them up, all right?
I was just for the
Righto.
the sponsor. Have you not done the sponsor stuff before?
Yeah, but you're going a bit far with it.
Sorry, I'm sorry, mate. Sorry.
Here you go. Yeah, I got one.
I've got one if you don't.
No, I got one.
Okay.
22nd November, 1963, 12:30 p.m., Dilly Plaza, Dallas, Texas.
Dougie, it's Gav here. 25th of December, 1949.
What was that day?
It's Christmas Day.
What happened that day, Gav?